Welcome to Hell, the podcast for sinners with me, Dane Buckley.
And me, Daniel Fox, comedian and Hell's resident receptionist.
We've got a very special episode. We have a guest. Let me tell you a little bit about our guest.
There is a soul at the Big Red Gates.
In the Devil's Little Red Book today, we have a viral sensation, comedian, legendary live performer, a proud Corkonian with over 600,000 Instagram followers, 100 million plus video views. Girl is on fire. She's captured the hearts of the Irish nation following her fearless interview on the Tommy Tiernan Show and is currently touring her Edinburgh Fringe sellout show, Gone Rogue, and has a new show for 2026, Not My Lemons. When on earth does she ever sleep? Please give a big Céad Míle Fáilte to herself, Ms. Kyla Cobbler.
Kyla Cobbler.
What a lovely intro!
I know.
Who wrote that?
Me.
Stunning.
Stolen from your website.
And
Whatever.
I
I love
you,
it.
You did some Elvish at the end as well.
I
It was
did some
so
Elvish.
Gorgeous.
That's
sounding.
Gaelga. Céad Míle
They
Fáilte.
are amazing feats, though. Just off the top, that is like
Yeah, sounds great. I'm going to
Go
get
for
that
it.
on a t-shirt.
Busy
the whole
woman.
lot of the t-shirt.
I'm a busy lady.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
busy-
yeah.
And I went to the wrong Hellgate
Yes.
today.
Yes.
And I'm a busy woman.
We said kind of
I
the
went
address.
to purgatory. I didn't go
went
to
to
hell.
purgatory, yeah, did you?
Went to the wrong
Oh,
Hell
my
studio.
God,
Oh my gosh.
Now the
bless
two
you.
addresses were floating around. It
Yes.
was
Yes.
definitely the two addresses were there, but something happened.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I just picked the wrong one. So
We're currently flitting between studios right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Exactly, I love
yeah,
it.
you've been
we-
led astray.
we prepared you a gorgeous little drink.
I know,
Dane's
I'm so
on-
excited.
You're going mocktail this evening.
Mocktail. I call this exotic dishwater.
exotic
Because I thought it
dishwater.
would be good. Pear, guava, mango, spritzer, and it's cancelled everything out into.
stagnant.
It's not awful.
I quite like it.
Oh, it's
It
pretty
tastes healthy.
bad. It was 12 quid.
I think this
Yeah.
tastes
€12.
a Victorian
No,
child.
pounds.
Oh,
Great.
Loads anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Even more euros. This, if a child in the Victorian era drank this, they would think it was a real treat.
Yeah. yeah.
During the famine,
Yeah.
if you get me that. Wow, I would love it.
Well, Kyla, can us tatu?
Tommy Goma.
Oh,
Goma.
Anna,
Yeah,
you're
very
glowing
good.
though, aren't you? You're glowing literally both in life and you're out there. Who doesn't know you now?
I know. I don't even fucking know. I have no clue.
600,000.
I know, it's crazy. Shit's getting so real.
Which is also blown up very quickly.
Yes, well, it got to like the 50K mark. It took like it went really quick. It went really slow to 10K. Then it went really quick to like 56K, and then I lulled for ages.
Yeah.
because I was too afraid to put out reels. I was scared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scary, isn't it?
It's horrible. And also I wasn't really doing stand up that much. I was like, I don't really have anything to put out. And then I got to like 100K, and then it's just like when there's a queue, you queue up.
Yeah.
It just goes
Yeah.
then.
It's really crazy, isn't it?
Wow.
It
Like
is genuinely mental. I mean, you're up there, right? You've
I'm
got,
really
like-
happy for you both.
But yours is just
You're
hit a
20K.
milestone.
Yeah.
20K is not bad.
Oh, I love that you've done the
I've
research.
done the research, but the 10K is the hard. Getting to the
Oh
10K
my
is
God,
the hardest.
it
struggling
is.
across.
It's
But
so
you're right
fucking
about
hard.
feeling, because even though I'm like, I need to get on with reels and sketches, but you just feel like, oh, am I going to be that
awful.
bloke?
I'm going to use a sort of TikTok sort of spiritual wellness phrase that's been going around recently. The price of success is embarrassment.
Wow.
Which is so fucking
Gosh.
true.
I say that to my lovers.
But it does fit. It does, like, especially when
Yeah.
you're putting stuff out online, which
Yeah,
we
you're
all
right.
have to now.
Yeah.
The main barrier is being like, oh, people that I know are going to see
Yeah.
this. And when
Yeah.
when before you've like gathered a bit of a following of people, you do feel a bit like,
Oh, sure, it's all well and good now
loser.
when you've got loads, but like when you're 300
Yeah.
followers, you're an arsehole.
Well, it's just to, like,
when
you
4
know.
people like it, you're like, ah.
Yeah.
And it's
And
just-
also, it's so funny. It's just like stand up. You know, you get on stage to do stand up, and within the first 30 seconds, you're like, okay, I know what this will be.
Yeah, yeah. yeah.
I find when I put up a reel, and I'll know within the first few minutes how it starts getting me. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this isn't going to take.
Yeah, this is bombing. But have you had it where sometimes you put one up and you're like, oh, death, I'll just kill myself. This is
Yeah,
awful.
yeah.
And then like 3 weeks later, you
Yes.
check back and it's
Well, it's so funny you say that because my most popular one was this one about my period. A female comedian talking about her period.
What's that?
I can't even. And about being hormonal and like blocking my partner off my stories when I was in America. And I put it up and I went, okay, you got like 100K or whatever.
yeah.
And then I was touring in Ireland and Paris Jackson shared it.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
As in
God, Michael
Michael's
Jackson's daughter, yeah.
Yeah. And then everyone just started sharing it, and then it just exploded.
Yeah.
Now it's at like 9 million. And that was weeks after.
What a
It's-
great line that you were shared by Michael Jackson's
I
daughter.
know,
Wow.
amazing.
Crazy.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It is wild. Like, and yeah, it can be anything from like the right person seeing it and they just share it.
Yeah.
Or I did something where I spoke about Julia Roberts, and then like 4 weeks later, Emma Roberts found it. Is it Emma Roberts or
Is
Emma
that her
Roberts?
daughter?
No, it's her niece. She was in American Horror Story.
Oh, is that you
yeah,
remember her?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like, yeah, it's weird.
Was she in School of Rock as well?
Oh,
maybe.
I'm not sure. I think every one of my WhatsApp groups, for different reasons, has your winking video in it.
I
The
know
Irish
the
wink.
wink. Oh my god! But people say to me as well, they're like, it's crazy how everything took off after that one video, and I'm like, yeah, after that one video. That
Oh, cheek. Yeah.
Just that one
Kill
thing.
you
Just so
bastards.
easy to do.
Jeez, although I have to say that reel was the biggest load of bullshit. I mean, it just shows. I mean, I've done like full sketches where I do character changes and wear fake mustaches and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that reel was literally, I was on my break in work and I was downstairs in the basement getting cups, and it's a real low basement and it's got all like fire insulation.
Yeah.
So if you look at the reel, my hair is covered in white. It looks like dandruff, but it's fire
I
insulation.
think I did notice that once.
Yeah.
I don't think it must be like
No,
eczema.
yeah, everyone thinks it's like that. I'm like, no, it's just from rubbing off the walls. I was in a basement collecting cups.
Funny.
And of course, that was the viral one. I was like, oh fuck, I've got beautiful hair. Come on.
Now, you mentioned your partner a minute ago. That's a tall glass of water I'd love to climb.
I
Isn't he
know.
gorgeous?
He's so gorgeous.
Oh.
Yeah, go on Kyla's page and scroll down until you find South
Simon,
African
South African.
gentleman who looks like a lion.
Yeah, he actually.
sexy
But you know
lion.
what's so insulting is that when people meet him, they're like, "Oh my god, your boyfriend's really handsome," and
Isn't it? So,
I'm like, "Well, what am I, the ugly twin in the attic?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's right." Like, I swear, people can't get over it. They're like, "Jesus, Kyla, he's very good looking," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." It's
my ex was a very objectively attractive man, and
really was.
a professional wrestler and a big boy, and like a Viking, and more than once. And in fact, I once had an MC at a gig go on stage and be like, "Just so you know, Daniel's really punching up. That's his boyfriend." Fuck you. I will blow this up. I
So
will burn this
funny.
venue to the ground.
I know, he's such a babe.
I think
Oh
I
my
know now.
God.
How did you meet? It was
At a
fan.
comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
No, comedy show. Not even a comedy show, like an open mic on a Sunday
Right,
night
yeah,
at
yeah.
10 p.m. 10 days previous, I deleted all my dating apps. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
No more. And then he was just sitting there. And I was like, and he looked very different now because now he's got the long hair and the beard and he's like living his dream life of like doing, design or whatever. But he was, when I met him,
Is that what he does? He's a designer.
he's an architect
wow.
he studied architecture, but he's a carpenter. And
Because he looks like a Trojan warrior.
Yeah.
He does.
Or a
But he's the
Viking.
kind of person that will find like a piece of wood and he's like, I'm going to make humanity better. Like he's just that kind of man. Like he's so, I've never met anyone like him. Like I'm
my
obsessed with him.
God.
But when I met him, he had like a quiff, like a long haired quiff.
Oh.
And I'll show on Spotify actually. And then a
long-haired
big mustache.
Or like
Wow.
a hipster curl
Yes,
besides.
yes.
Wow.
How did you
And
fall in
when
love with that?
Well, I didn't. It took months. I was like, I saw him and I was like, he's kind of intriguing because I was doing really rude material and all the boys were like, oh, and then he was laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's nice. Like he's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
He gets it. So I kind of like we were like chatting. But it was very funny when I first took him back home to Cork for my nephew's christening. I have a little sister who's very, very young, and she's only about 8 at the time. And he came and he had this big mustache, And my sister went up to him to the church and she was like, Simon, do you speak different languages? And Simon,
What?
Yeah. Simon was like, no. And then she was like, then why do you have that mustache?
Which is a very valid question, actually. Like, to be fair.
Also, somehow burnt him. Like, I don't even know why. But
Really
I'm like,
roasted.
yeah. You really got burnt there by an 8-year-old.
Why do you have that mustache if you
She was
don't?
all, she's pure Cork. It was so
It does feel
funny.
like you should speak French if
Yeah,
you've got a
yeah,
curl.
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Right? But now he's got the beard and the long hair, and I must say he is extremely
Oh, he
handsome.
looks like
He
a
is
Viking
really
soldier,
handsome,
doesn't
man.
he?
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't it give you hope that someone can see you on stage and still find you attractive?
I mean,
It does,
it's incredible.
yes.
And also, like, I'm not like Nikki Glazier or like, you know what I mean? Like, I go
Yeah.
up like this. Like, I don't give a fuck. So, like, it's incredible that he was.
But also
into
just
it.
being vulnerable and like doing a joke about my soft cock or something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
worry my soulmate won't find me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
actually,
It's amazing that you did that joke about your soft cock and
Yeah.
he still came for
Can you
you.
believe that?
she did that joke about dating soft cock.
But like, yeah, because like putting stuff out online and also going up on stage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now that I'm back on the dating apps, I am so. Whenever I meet anyone, they're like, "What do you do?" I'm just like, "I'm a writer.
Yeah.
I'm just a writer." Like, I'll tell them, but I don't want
No.
them to see that
Yeah,
before I've
yeah.
at least had one date.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's the thing, yeah.
I agree. I never ever put on dating that I was a comedian. I never put on any photo of me on stage. And also because it's just like, no.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
And also, this is my It's like you coming into the office. It's like me going to their office. Like,
Yeah.
this is my, as much as it's an open thing, this is my work.
Yeah.
Like, these are my people. This is
Yeah.
the community I've invested in. And you can't just come in and
That's
like.
Helen in HR, you know?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I remember as well when I was bartending, the men used to come to the bar I worked in and have a drink at the bar, and then they'd be like, you want to go on a second date? I'm like, this is not a date.
This was not our date.
You've come to my,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
the same with shows. You don't get to come to a show, watch me.
Yeah.
And then be all sparkly and brilliant.
Yeah,
and then after, I'm like, well, of course you've had a great time.
Oh, I've had the worst experiences recently with the dating apps of people that I gradually, and it's not all the time, but sometimes you're speaking to someone and you gradually realize they know who you are. I had this guy that just wouldn't stop sending me voice notes of his like funny bits,
Oh, no.
his like
Doing bits.
funny takes on bits, and I was like,
can't.
do you just want to be a comedian?
can't.
I don't think you even fancy me. I think
No.
just like another thing that I think about women who are like that are like people with little dogs, and I'm like, save it for your type
Yeah.
five.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Go to the
so
comedy store
cringe.
and do the
Goo
King
a
Gong.
gong.
Yeah, go to a
a
gong
gong.
Do a
show.
gong. Like,
I
get
thought
out
you meant a
your
gong
sis-
bath.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking for love. I don't want to hear
No.
your like take on
And
astrology.
I don't want a comedian.
No.
I don't want a
I
comedian.
want
Male comedian, especially, no.
No.
nothing
Good
less.
lord.
I want nothing less.
Zero. I love Simon can build tables and put
Yeah.
up shelves. I'm like,
Perfect.
yeah, that is it. He can
I
read a
love
map
your
with
man
his
through your
eyes
stories.
closed.
I'm like, I want him
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
So you met because you live in Barcelona.
I live in Barcelona.
How and that's where it all started.
That's where it all started.
Wow.
Literally, that's what
How?
I'm saying. Like,
When
as in,
did
the comedy, my comedy.
Comedy, yeah.
It just started. Well, I was there and I was producing online, like making things online, but I never done stand up. And
You
I
just
never,
moved to Barcelona because you didn't want
No,
the
well, I
rain.
was in Italy. I lived in Italy for
Oh,
7
wow.
years, and then I
Woman of
spoke
the world.
Italian. I know, and I was in Australia before that. That's why I went to Italy, because I met an Italian guy. Lasted about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I was in Italy for like 7 years, and I spoke Italian. And then I was like 29, and I thought, this is like before AI.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I can learn another language, because I have no third level education. So I was like, if I can learn another language before I'm 30, that's kind of like a degree, like having
Yeah.
the two languages.
So much more useful than a degree.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like, well, not now because AI, but like before I was like, I go into corporate world or like Apple or like something, I don't know, just anything, because I was obsessed with finding a career.
Yeah.
Because I was a waitress and a bartender, which is fine, but of course at 45, 50, that was always my mind. I don't want to be
Yeah, yeah.
working late, whatever. So I was like, I'll just go to Spain and learn, because I just can't learn from books. Like, I'm just not that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't like.
And I don't think you can learn a language
It's
without
just-
moving
it's-
anyway.
It's
Yeah.
just easier.
Yeah.
As crazy as that sounds, and like I know it feels like a big investment. See if you live somewhere for a year where people
Yeah.
literally don't speak English, you'd be
Yeah.
surprised how quick.
Well,
And
yeah.
like I'm this Kyla. Like I have every learning difficulty. I had a scribe. yeah, like every single fucking thing that's wrong, I had it. And I picked up Italian in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you see people study like languages at university and come out not fully fluent.
No.
But a child will learn a language within like
Yeah.
2 minutes.
2 years. Yeah.
But then
because-
people, because I don't think I could teach. I don't know why in Italian things are said the way they're said. Like I don't know. But even fucking English, I don't know why.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know that in English.
Yeah.
do you know what I
That's
mean?
the
Like,
thing.
Yeah.
Like when you sit in a
You
class.
do, because you were that bitch.
because I
You
was
sound
that
like
person.
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went out
like-
and had a lot of sex, so I don't.
And my sex was studying. But like in classes when they'd be like, and the past participle is this, like you don't walk around knowing, you don't learn that as a kid when you're learning a language. It's such a dumb way of learning languages for a second language, because it doesn't
Yeah.
help you to have to go in on yourself
Yeah.
like that.
No.
You just need to be immersed in it.
Yeah, and it's such a good way to learn. So that's the reason I
Wow.
went to Spain. And then when I was in Barcelona, I was doing the online stuff, just like characters and like chats, whatever. And then it was Mike Rice asked me to go on his podcast.
Oh, really?
Ah,
and then
gorgeous,
I
my
did
gosh.
it, and he called me a comedian, and I was like, I'm not a comedian. He's like, you're not a stand-up, but you are a comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, do you think so? And then we went to an open mic, and I really fancied Mike at the time.
Who doesn't? What a gorgeous, sweaty, beautiful man.
Yeah, we've all crushed on Mike at some
Yeah.
point, and he's like a best friend to me now. Like, and nothing ever happened.
I
But
found out recently he has a gay brother, and I was like, show me him. That's my way in.
Now, bring him to me. So then we went to an open mic together, and I was still kind of trying my arm and trying vibing it out. And when we got there was loads of Italians. There was like their work party. There was, like,
wow.
And they were the only people. He was like, why don't you go up and just do something in Italian? And I was
That's
like,
fun.
hilarious.
Wow.
So then I went up and did it in Italian, but I just said like, oh, I'm not a comedian, but really just laughed so I can try and merge your
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
They were
delicious.
loving it.
Do you also speak Spanish?
I speak Italiano, so I can speak Spanish, but it's definitely very Italian heavy.
Okay.
Like
Right,
I
okay.
like, because they hate it when I say this, but it's the fucking same.
Yeah, they
Like,
would hate
So
that.
Yeah,
many
yeah.
of the, like if you learn French, like you can almost read Italian. Like
Totally.
so much of it is the same, but with different bits on the end.
I reckon because Italian's so close to Latin, and that's like the basis of all of
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
I reckon it's Italian. I won with that.
Have you done your like tour show in other languages?
I've done shows in Italian.
Yeah,
In
because that's
bits and stuff.
so great to be able to like open a whole other market.
Well, I don't think what I found really hard is like when I first tried it, I was like, oh, because I have a really good level of Italian, so I was like, oh, I'll definitely be able to do this.
Yeah.
But doing my material that I do in English, I found very difficult because I was like
Yeah.
trying to think about the
Yeah.
words.
It depends how the language accommodates it as well. Yeah.
So I just do like little open mics just to keep it fresh. But no,
Yeah.
I definitely don't think I could do the hour.
And also, so many of like the beautiful elements of Irishness, like they might get lost.
Exactly,
You know?
I agree. It's much funnier in
I don't know,
Irish.
like you know yourself. I don't know if that's going to work in Italian.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Exactly.
And so that's where you found the lion
That's where I found the
in
line.
Barcelona. Wow.
In
Well,
the
it really
press.
worked for you, didn't it?
I know. And it was 10 p.m. on a Sunday night at an open mic. There was no one
Wow.
there. And I was done. I was
Wow.
like, I'd accepted that romantic love just wasn't going to come into my
Oh,
life.
that's your sitcom.
Gives me hope.
I know, genuine. How old are you? If I may.
31.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah.
Like you got time. And now I'm married, like within a year.
So
Like
nice. I feel like
it's
I'm
just-
withering on the vine.
I know.
The new novel, but
Withering on the vine. Format point, Kyla. How do you think you died?
I think I died in. So I had two experience. I think I might have died like in something kind of activism, like I was trying to save a tree and the tree fell on me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love
Something
that.
like that.
Noble.
Or I reckon I died in a really horrific death. Like really bad, where they couldn't even like identify me.
Oh, where they just like
wow.
slop the bits into a
Just a
bag.
milk-
They were
Shake.
like, oh my God, I've been framed or something, and they thought I was someone else, and I ended up getting absolutely tortured and fucked up. And then they, they
Like a
only,
Saw film.
literally, and then they were like, oh my God, this is like some psychopath that's gone nuts now. Like I
you're just
reckon.
in like a carton with a straw. That's all it's
Literally,
left to be.
yeah, just my teeth and my fingernails.
Oh my
like,
God.
Yeah, really, really bad.
Well,
Really,
you've
really
got that to look forward to. That's
Well, welcome down here.
bad. Thank you.
Have I ever said on the podcast before, I was friends with a transport police officer, and he said, this is so horrible, trigger warning. He said that when people are hit by the high-speed trains,
oh yeah.
they just have to slop what they can into a bag.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
They get as much as they can of it, and the rest, and I quote, is left for the foxes.
Oh lord.
Because there's some that they
I
just...
think I'd rather be eaten by foxes, though.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's
lovely,
true.
natural return
Well,
to the...
you know when they're emergency landing an airplane, you have to brace.
Yeah.
That's so you don't get decapitated.
Is it?
Oh,
That's so they know where you are.
so they can retrieve the bits.
God. Oh, is that the only reason? Oh, I won't bother with the bracing then.
No bother.
I quite like the idea of being decapitated. Nice way to earn.
Your body like that.
Yeah.
Sitting in the chair.
My perfect Alexander Technique posture, and then my head just somewhere away. Nice.
So then, Kyla, what is your idea of a personal hell? What is your
Yeah.
personal hell?
My personal hell. So I have a really weird phobia. This is an exclusive. I've never told anyone
Oh,
this.
exclusive.
I love a weird phobia. Go on.
Because I am terrified that people won't take it seriously. I absolutely hate copper coins.
Oh.
Really?
Like I can't eat food if there was like coins here now. I wouldn't be able to like eat.
Oh, wow.
I find them or like I would never put my hands in someone else's pockets.
Like
or, like
a
Yeah.
germ thing?
germ thing.
But
And
not
it's just
for
copper.
like...
No, so all coins.
Yeah.
Because silver's antibacterial. So.
Especially no, all coins.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
make fun of me. All coins, but the copper have a particular odor where I'm
Right,
like,
yeah.
now if I'm as I've gotten older and like I've worked in bars, so like I've touched money and
Yeah.
stuff, but like I could never, like I wash my hands a lot. Like I'm a little bit of a.
They are gross.
They're fucking disgusting.
They are, and it's the argument I always have with people. Like, I quite like being cashless. I get
love
my
being
card out, and
cashless.
people are like, yeah, but it's the government doing what?
As if they're not going to fuck us anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like we're not like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
we won. We've got
Yeah,
coins.
yeah.
Yeah, well done, your magic
They-
beans.
I know what you mean about the smell as well.
Oh, they
though.
Oh,
yeah,
of like sort of dirt and blood.
yeah.
Yuck.
They're disgusting.
Or even when people like throw coins to make a wish into water, metals, but even keys, lads. I'm very particular.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately, like Simon. Like that was like when we moved in together. I was like, we need to talk about something that's really serious, and like genuinely. And I told him, I was like, no coins.
How
in
do you
the
feel
house.
about like a Christmas pudding with the silver sixpence?
It's never gonna happen.
Really? Even if it's
Never.
been like boiled, sterilized?
No, even worse, disgusting.
Even worse?
No,
Oh my God.
disgusting.
Because that's real silver, is it? Which is antibacterial or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did I hear that?
Yeah,
I
but it would
think
still
gold, because you put gold in the style, you're right. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Silver is as well. Both of them, I think.
But
But like it is, they are gross. I love what really, depending on how you phrase it, quite a bougie phobia.
yeah.
Very
I've got a
bougie.
fear of small change. Only notes, please. I have a fear of small change.
Ew.
You at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival with a bucket being like, no,
No,
not that.
Just paper money.
Just paper.
And of course, there's alliteration like Kyla, Cobbler, copper coins.
Yeah,
isn't there? There's a
I
thing
just
going on there.
honestly, and then people don't believe me. And they go, "This is so funny," and I'm like, "No, it literally like it. I just can't."
But you can also see the track, like mobile phones and keys and stuff. They have like the most germs every time.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
so
gross.
it is like,
And like some of the coins when you look at them and they're from like the 60s, 70s, whenever it changes.
Oh, and they're like green.
Yeah, like the amount of hands.
I'm a little bit of a germaphobe for sure as well. And I remember us walking past and someone said, there's a coin on that floor. And I was like, oh, hun, I would not pick that up. That has been
Worst
there all
nightmare.
day long. Someone must have spat on that or something. I was
Yeah.
like, I do not need it that bad.
It's not worth 10 pence
No,
for me to
I'll
have
give
to
that
touch
to the gods.
People that put their hands in their pockets, they take it out and there's all like stuff
Yeah.
in their pockets. I'm like, you're disgusting. I really.
That is we talk about the conundrum of a gay man, which is like, I will not touch the handle on a public toilet. I'll use my feet to get out because of germ.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if
tiptoe.
Tom Hardy was by the urinal saying, sort me out, I'd be on me knees. And that there is a conundrum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do we have this double standard?
Yeah, it's the classic of like...
There's settings though.
Yeah.
There's certain settings.
Yeah.
Would you share a toothbrush with a partner?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
See,
I
would-
know it's irrational, but I would like no problem. Wouldn't care about
I
that.
find that gross.
Yeah, totally.
But I
Oh, it
would
is.
but I would immediately prior to that have done awful things with my mouth.
Yeah.
It's funny,
Oh,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. It's just certain things.
Yeah.
Certain things.
Oh, do you remember that TV show in like the early 2000s? Maybe it was also the 90s, where it was about people's phobias,
No.
and it would be like they would get people with like interesting phobias, and they'd be like a phobia of buttons, and they'd have to walk into like a booth, and it would just be like full of
They put
buttons.
the woman in the spider cage and all of that. I did you remember that?
Remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it would be like they'd get people with like the most interesting phobias they could find, and it'd be like buttons, or it'd be like people that were afraid of. Do you remember those little pipe cleaner creatures where you'd like pull it on a string, and they'd be like surrounded by hundreds of them like whizzing around, and there'd just be a woman screaming in a cupboard.
Imagine just turning that on.
But that's your hell. It's just being in
Yeah.
a booth of
I
like
would-
pennies.
I couldn't.
When you pop that in the family chat, what did they say? Did they come back assuming? Did they know straight away it's
The
going to be
copper
coppers?
coins, yeah. My sister was like the copper coin thing, 100%. And I was like, I don't even want to say it because like people,
Yeah.
the wrong person would listen to it and then terrorize me.
How do you feel about the coin chocolate? You know, chocolate
I
in
don't
shape of
mind
coin. Okay, that's fine.
I don't mind
Okay,
that.
all right, fine. Well, we'll write that down. We're not going to put you through that. We just like to
know.
for the
To know.
funding.
Yeah.
We just put something down.
Perfect.
We ask our guests to. We're creating a new list of like the deadly sins because we
Yes.
think the old ones are outdated.
Yeah.
Do you have one for the modern day that you would like to add to the
Well,
fires?
I think no copper coins. I mean, this is what I literally. I think for the 7 deadly sins, what I think should not be allowed,
Mm-hmm.
and I think as comedians, maybe I'm wrong. I'm a little bit of more of an introvert when it comes to social settings. As silly as that sounds,
No,
like, I'm
that's
not
really
overly.
common.
What I love being in a group of people.
Yeah.
But you know when you're in a group of people and somebody's speaking,
Yeah.
and there's something you don't know that well in front of you, and
Yeah.
they feel the need. They're like, "So what are you doing?" You're like, "Don't fucking talk to me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in a group of 6 people.
Oh my God, yes.
Listen to the one person talk. We don't need to do this.
Yeah.
We're not friends.
When you're at like a dinner, like a dining
Yeah.
table in a restaurant or something, and you're in a sort of a mix of like strangers and people you know, and you've just maybe you're like to the side and down
Oh my
that
God.
end, a really
Yeah.
fun
Yeah,
conversation,
yeah.
and you've just sort of managed to insinuate yourself on
Yeah.
that, and then the person to the other side of you
Yeah.
starts talking, you're like,
Go away.
don't pull me into
Don't pull
this.
Me in.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
you're, like
But
I was
you
doing.
have to be strong. You have to be like, oh, what do I do? Pay attention to the person speaking.
Yeah.
I have to go back.
But like, yeah, when they like section you off into a
Yeah.
little pod, and you're like, I don't want to be in the Zoom
No, 'cause
breakout
then you never
room.
get out. No,
No.
then you never. And like, I even like dinner is one thing because it's like okay, it's kind of bigger.
Yeah.
But like sometimes like you'd be at comedy festivals or like just in clubs and stuff,
Yeah.
and you're having a chat, and then you're like, why are you talking
God.
to me?
Yeah.
Like let me not talk.
I feel like you're the best person to deal with that, though. I was at
Yeah.
a comedy festival with you, and we were having Supermax afterwards. There was a big group of us, and an English comedian who I don't know very well then whispered something to me, and it was something like they've got gravy with their chips. It didn't mean much.
Oh God.
And you're aware when someone whispers, why are you doing that? And as I was thinking that, Kyla went, that's very rude. Why did you do that? And I know, she said aloud what I said in my head.
That's so funny.
And I went, and I laughed. I was talking to Dane about the gravy, and Kyla went, well, you should have just said it aloud. The gravy's really good, isn't it?
That's very rude. Why are you whispering?
I remember that.
And I thought, oh, I love her. Oh my God, I can't.
What are you whispering about?
It was so real, though.
That's
Yeah,
so funny.
that's
That's
sick.
terrible.
Sometimes that's what you need to do, is just address things really flatly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but British people don't do that.
No, they don't.
British people
No.
are so funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never in my life. I worked for a guy who was British, and all his British friends would come in to the coffee shop. And they'd come in, they'd be like, oh my God, darling, how are you? Oh my God, Millie, Molly, Tiffy, Tony. And then they'd leave and you're, oh, she's a fucking bitch. And I'm like, in Ireland, at least we're like, here he is, the cunt himself. How are you? Like, it's such a different, you guys are so polite and like,
Oh my God.
yeah, I never know where I stand with some things because I'm like, just tell me what's wrong with you. Like, just say it,
it's
you
real.
know?
I have friends that are from like other European countries where I am routinely called upon to be the translator for their like when they're working with British people.
Oh,
And
wow.
they'll have just received like a polite email and they're like, is there anything in this that I need to know? And I'm like, oh, they hate you. Yeah. You won't know this, but between the lines of this, they're
yeah,
furious.
They're
with you.
furious. Yeah. And it's just,
Yeah.
it's so bizarre. It's a really interesting thing.
Yeah. Because they've put like, oh, just to reiterate, you might have missed it in my previous email, but this and that. And
Oh,
they're like,
fuck
they
you,
are
cunt.
livid
Yeah.
with you.
You're
They're
dead to
livid.
them.
You're
And
dead
the
to
whole
them.
office has talked about you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So given that you've come to hell,
Yeah.
one of the luxuries is that you can go back into the mortal world and haunt or possess someone. So who would you do? Who would you possess? And
I
haunt
think
and
I would
why?
do, I was thinking about this on the way over. I think I'd make sure that Simon never, ever could be with anyone ever again.
Oh, I love that.
Like
Yeah.
100%. Like I would, every time I got
It would
hurt,
be
I'd
me
like,
because I've been trying to muscle in.
Yeah. Dang, get out of here. I think I would make sure Simon never met anyone else. And I think I would do something with Conor McGregor.
Yes.
okay.
Oh, I
Because
love
he's
your
the
posts about
worst.
him.
Yeah, me too. He's
Have
such
you
a,
seen Kyla's stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About
he's a Brit.
he
Pass
gets
it
to
on.
pass it on.
It's so fun.
And you brought it on to someone else as well. Now, who are you doing it?
I did it. Oh, the Boys Own.
Oh,
Boys
yeah,
Own
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
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 So it's so dumb and so silly.
What would you do to Conor McGregor?
I don't know. I think I would like every time he racked up his coke, I think I'd be like, just very simple. You know what I mean? Just enough to be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
wouldn't go full ghostly, but I'd be like super annoying.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
something to like emasculate him a
Something
little
about the
bit.
hairline, but also maybe like
Just like pull down his pants. I'd bully him. I'd like high school bully him. And
Yeah.
make
like,
him do posts of himself doing something that will ruin his reputation.
yeah, I mean, his
Yeah.
reputation is already fucking ruined.
Yeah, but
I
take away
know.
the masculinity because that's where it's really going to get
exactly.
like a weird
Keep like
fetish or
going onto his laptop and just leaving gay porn searches.
Yes.
Him being like, did I
Yeah.
do this? You're like,
yeah.
don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
you?
And
So
then
then
wank
that's-
him to make him hard. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm not winning. I'm not winning.
Every time he looks at a hot man, your ghostly little hand
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wraps,
yeah, yeah,
wraps the
yeah,
front of his
yeah.
crotch.
And
He's
you
like,
make him think
why
he's
is this
gay."
happening?
Do I love boys now? Yeah.
I
Hilarious.
love the idea of being such a like ungracious ghost of when you die, not letting your partner move on.
Absolutely. And he knows that. I was like, never. You're not allowed. Like
your wedding
zero.
ring just floating around the house the whole time.
Literally.
When I
literally.
pass, I want my partner to die of heartbreak.
Yeah.
I don't want them to
With
move on.
less than a year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
9-10 months.
I want people to be going.
Withering away.
Yeah, I want people to go.
Panties.
It's so moving.
Yeah.
He died of a broken heart.
They really loved each
Yeah.
other. They're like two Labradors.
Yeah.
They're like two Labradors.
He
Like,
couldn't
In
live
another
without
world, though, wouldn't it be great if you partnered with the new partner? Just like she's on the toilet, and you'd be like, he can be a bit of a dick sometimes. Just
Yeah.
screaming. Like, who is
It's like
that?
the opposite of the film Ghost.
Yeah, exactly. Basically a trouble.
Like
Yeah.
instead of sitting behind him and doing the what is it they do like the
Pottery.
pottery
Pottery,
or whatever,
yeah.
instead you're just like slitting his new girl's throat.
Yeah.
So you've got this like malevolent poltergeist,
Whoopsie.
but it's
I used to be petrified of the demons in that, though. You remember when the demons come and drag you to the underworld and Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm so scared. I believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I do.
yeah. Have you ever
Yeah.
had a ghost experience?
A ghostly experience.
Yeah.
I don't. So actually, really recently, I stayed. So Simon's is South African,
Mm-hmm.
but his great grandfather was from Talbot in Scotland. So we went over whenever we've just got engaged. Well, not just. Well, it's almost a year now, but
Yeah.
we were like, our moms had met and stuff because it's quite hard for his mummy to come over here because of
Yeah.
visa. So
Yeah.
it only just happened in October or September. So we went over to Talbot to try and find like something about his granddad, and we stayed in this castle. And I was so excited about staying in the castle.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
What's it?
Yeah, it was
Scottish
really,
castles,
really
yeah.
scary because it was like a proper castle. And I was sitting in the restaurant that night, and all the like waiters were there, and I was like, "Oh, this place is definitely haunted." And she was like, "Oh yeah, there was a murder." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And she was like, "Yeah, the gardener killed a 14-year-old girl." and it was like in the 70s.
Oh, right.
wow.
There wasn't even room of an
It
ancient.
wasn't like, it wasn't even like a
wow.
medieval
I was
scary.
going to say, that's the kind of ghost I like, is like old school.
Yeah, but not like just like a crazy guy from
No,
the 70s.
Yeah,
modern.
yeah.
Because I would say normally the worst hauntings are like hotels from around the 70s.
Yeah,
Because then it's
yeah.
like weird serial killer,
But yeah,
which is what you got.
I was absolutely, and I couldn't sleep or anything. And then on the second night, we stayed there for 2 nights, and on the second night, the electricity went out.
Oh my
No,
god.
horrible.
Can't tell you. I didn't sleep for the whole
my
2
God.
nights.
Have you seen the video that's gone viral recently? And it's
Jesus.
Oh, the dad.
I don't know.
The kids are doing the Ouija board
It's a mum.
upstairs. Oh,
It's
okay.
a mum,
Oh,
wow,
well, I saw the
misogynist.
male one.
Yeah, it's a bunch of kids,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can hear them doing a Ouija board upstairs, and then the mum goes and just flick on the fuse box, just like switches the lights
Yeah,
on and
yeah.
off, and you just hear
Delicious.
Are they
screams
going
coming from
nuts?
upstairs. So good.
How the world has changed, because years ago the parents would have been like dragging us to the preschool with the Ouija board, and now they're joining
That's only
in.
because you're only half Irish. That's not. That's only us. That's not
Oh,
everyone.
right, okay.
How the world has changed. Nope, Dane, that's just us. Even now, I wouldn't do one. Not a
same.
chance. Not
I
a
have
chance.
never.
No,
I would literally never.
because the devil would come into your house. That's what
Yeah,
I
or
believe.
like
Like,
some horrible, something.
And also, I believe so. I'm such a like a mindset, an abundant mindset, and like frequencies. Like as much as I believe in the good, I believe in the bad.
yeah.
Like seriously, I fucking not a chance. So
Yeah.
scary.
I keep making the joke with one of my friends who went through a breakup at the exact same time as me. Keep making the joke, we're never going to find love, and that's become a fun thing for me. And she's like, "Stop
You're
putting
speaking
it
it
out
into
there.
yeah.
You're
I
speaking
agree.
it into existence."
You literally are.
Yeah.
Like I really, really agree. Like
Yeah.
I'm like you have to just go in. You
have
just
to
don't, because words are
yeah.
powerful. Like look at prayer. Why has prayer survived for so long in all the different cultures and languages? Like it's like spells.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you just have to say I can't wait to meet him.
He's tomorrow.
I can't wait to meet him. Not
coming
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Just I can't wait to meet him. Looking forward to meeting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say that before you met your hunk?
Yeah, kind of. Like I kind of knew there was a part of me that I think I just accepted that it just maybe wasn't going to happen, and it wasn't like a sad thing. But I just was like what I had thought, and I had the conversation with my mum as well. I was like, I am so lucky, and I have a really beautiful life, and I'm surrounded by love, and maybe this time romantic love isn't going to come for me, and I kind of
I
more
love that
like
wording.
accepted that
Yeah.
that like maybe I'm just not going to have that person.
This time as well, this life. Is that
Yeah,
what you
this
meant?
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
of
cute.
course. Yeah.
Classic as well, that thing of like, when you stop looking, he'll find you.
And like I would always say that, and then but in the back of my mind I was like, will
Yeah,
he be
yeah.
here? Will he be here? Well, I think I genuinely because I would go on dates and they weren't bad. I don't have like terrible. I mean, they were nice, but I was like, I'm just not connected.
Yeah.
It was the same like when I started comedy, like because I'm a social person and I'm well able to sit at any table, but I always felt a little bit like not.
Like an outsider.
Yeah, and then I met comedians and I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
these are my people. I felt like I had community for the
Yeah.
first time at
Yeah.
30, and that was when I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because it was the very first time I was like, yeah, I can totally do
Yeah.
this. This is perfect.
Well, let's put it out there that we meet Kyla's hunk.
I can't wait. He's coming any day now, Kyla's partner.
You know that Dane's coming on tour with me, so you can
I
fuck
know.
off because he's gonna be there. I'm gonna kill you.
I love
That's
that.
be terrible.
She's on stage now for an hour. What did you...
And it just sort of gradually morphing into a long curly brown head wig.
I'm going to bring some biltong and try and impress my South African
So just like
knowledge.
little hand tattoos appear.
Oh my god, are you South African? I had no idea.
Just you dressed as Biltong.
My penis is biltong, yeah.
We love to play a little game. We
Yeah.
play.
I'm so glad this is fun, by the way, because I was allergic on the way over. This is lovely.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. Yeah. So fun.
Well, it's not over yet. We've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
massive...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really going to go downhill. There's still time.
You're going to really enjoy the last round, which is past the copper kettle.
Yes. Through song. We play Fork, Marry, Kill.
yes. I
And then
read
we
this.
add Start a Small Business With. So there's going to be
Okay.
4 people.
Okay, hilarious.
choice.
Start a
Yes.
small business is
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, isn't it?
So we've got Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Michael D. Higgins. I know.
Explain for some of the
He
listeners.
is the president of Ireland. He's a gorgeous man. He's a gentleman. He was a poet. He's going to be standing down soon. But he's
Tiny man, he's got gigantic dogs.
yeah, and also I've
love
never
that as a
seen
combo.
a politician with such soul before. He's got the most soul in
I
the
know.
world.
I think it's because Irish presidents don't actually do anything.
no.
So, because our Taoiseach and Antónach are like
They-
the prime minister.
They
so
do that poetry every now.
They go to New York on Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put out there, Tiny Man, Big Dogs is such a better combo than Giant Man, Tiny Dogs.
100%.
Yes,
100%.
So we've got Colin Farrell, Michael Higgins, the Tato Man, Cillian Murphy. Fork, Marry, Kill, Start a Small Business With.
So I would kill Colin Farrell.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
How?
yeah. How would I kill him? I'd run him over with a tractor.
Wow, you didn't even think
That was
about
quick.
that.
Yeah. Just straight away.
He doesn't
gone
do it
for
for you, no?
No, doesn't do. Lovely guy, not my vibe. So I would kill Colin Farrell.
Crushed.
I would crush him. I would start a small business with Cillian Murphy.
Okay.
Got a good head on him, hasn't he? Yeah.
Oh my god. Although I'd love to fork him.
Yeah.
Well, things can happen with a business partner. What would the business be?
Me and Cillian's business.
Yeah.
It would be sustainable
Hats.
hats. It would be sustainable hats.
Your sustainable hat business.
Sustainable hat
Which
business
is
for big Irish heads.
All the
For gigantic Irish
Special
heads.
size for Irish people, yeah.
Just for Irish people. Made from bog peat. It would be very Irish centric. We would make millions.
all the prices in round numbers, so change is never needed.
Changes every need. Contactless.
Oh,
We're
that's
a
delicious.
cashless business.
Yeah.
We're a cashless business. And what were my other two options?
Tato.
Tato man.
So you got to fuck someone and also
Marry.
someone. You got Michael D. Higgins and Tato.
I'm fucking Michael D.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I want to see if that thing. I want to see what's going on. I want to know. I'm like, let me
See that giant dog.
Let me see that giant dog, baby. Let's fucking go. And he's about 109, so I'm like,
yes.
there's something in me that like I know instinctively when you think of Michael D. Higgins, your fanny isn't like, oh yeah, but you get to know someone.
Yeah.
He's a very kind man.
I'd love if your funny was like, oh yeah, come on.
You dirty bitch.
So
I'm
that
like,
means
Michael.
then you're marrying the Tato man.
Man, the Tato man.
First crush. He's
First
lovely.
crush. Lovely.
You smell him on your fingers later on.
Cheese
I can
and
tell you that
onion.
much.
He makes a beautiful crisp.
He does.
He makes
yeah,
a
he's
beautiful
big,
Tato.
big round lump of a sexy man.
Also, Kyla Tato.
Oh yeah, that's
Bring
a
to
great
it.
name.
Bring to it.
Really good
Tato
ring to
Cobbler.
it.
Kyla D. Higgins? No. Kyla Murphy? No.
Kind of Tato. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
You'd bring out your own flavour. What would it be?
My own flavour, it would be what kind of flavour crisps would I love now? I love
What's
prawn
cork
cocktail.
flavour? Clonakilty pudding flavour.
No, I don't
Could
want
be.
pudding flavour.
No?
I think
Pudding
I do.
crisp.
I love like that kind of like prawn cocktail. I love kind of or like like really strong like beef flavour. I like synthetic flavour
Yeah,
crisps.
yeah.
So it'd be something synthetic-y that would you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Do you know what they should make?
Maybe like a gravy flavour.
Yeah, bolognese flavour.
bolognese.
Wouldn't that be
flavour.
But is that not like ketchup flavour?
Which is what prawn cocktail is as well.
Yeah.
They're all
You
just
told me
tomato
that,
powder,
yeah.
aren't
They used to do a limited edition beef and mustard flavour. That was lovely.
Mustard, yeah. In
Prawn?
Spain, they have no nice crisps.
No, they have that peanut what's it thing though, don't they? Like a what's it, but it tastes of peanut flavour.
they? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I've had that.
But they also just love
that
salted.
Spanish?
They have it in Spain as well, but they also just love the salted. I'm like, what about?
They just get ready salted.
Most,
It's really boring.
I'd say that the UK very much leads the way on the crisp flavour. Like, we've talked about this. Even
100%.
America doesn't really
No.
go out there as
America's just like bright coloured fucking like lab
Yeah.
crisps.
Have you seen that video where Americans try a pickled onion monster munch and they don't know what's happening to their mouth? It's gorgeous. They're like, what's going on?
I love Monster Munch.
much. Great.
So our next question now is, how would you dispose of a body?
I would probably throw it into like shark infested waters.
Oh.
Yeah. I get on a boat. I might throw it because then at least I'm giving back to Mother Nature.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
You're thinking,
nice.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't it? No, it depends. Obviously, if it was like a really gnarly death and it was all in bits and pieces, or
Even better for the sharks.
actually, that's true.
Chum.
Yeah, because it's chum. Yeah. That's very true.
How easy do you know any fishermen? How would you get that?
I
boat?
come from fishermen.
Oh, okay.
My granddaddy was a fisherman, and my dad is a
Perfect.
fisherman. So I definitely have.
It's in you.
And I also have a friend, Michelle Ahern, who's like one of my best friends. And do you ever just meet someone in your life and they're so type A, you're like, I would call you if shit got real.
Yeah,
They'll be on it.
I felt that way about
Maybe,
you. Like we have a little plan. Like,
okay, darling, we'll just go.
Yeah.
Is this something you'd thought about prior to us asking you this question?
Well, I love a little, especially in a group, I love like like that kind of question,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
themed
yeah.
question. And that came up with Michelle, like, who'd you call if you had to dispose of a body? And nobody picked me.
Wow.
Oh,
Rude. They were like, we'd pick you if you killed someone. I was like, thank you.
thank you for
Well,
seeing
that's
me.
it. Your action, but maybe not planning.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
that
yeah.
Maybe they're
counts.
worried you're going to do a sketch like live from the place or something.
Yeah, literally.
Instead of the
literally.
white in your hair, it's just bits of the body.
Instagram live. Oh my god, crazy. Or if you were to get a helicopter in 12 hours,
Yeah,
who'd
yeah.
you call?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not that person.
No.
I'm an artiste. I'm an artiste.
Yeah, shark water. That's good. I guess the risk is that you do it and then they're like, what are those sharks that aren't carnivorous, like basking sharks or something? You like tip it
I'm
all
not
in.
going to do it in
Yeah.
Ireland.
No,
No
we're
way.
just sort of
They're not
Go
in
to
Ireland.
South Africa.
I go to South Africa, bring the body to
Yes.
South Africa. I dressed up as like an old granny in like a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then
Like E.T.
Yeah, exactly. And then just be like, oh, he's so good. So wrecked. And then into the fucking water.
Yeah,
Say
good.
nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, 100%. And I would just wear loads of perfume to cover the smell.
Done.
Dunzos.
Sorted.
Crushed it.
Kyla,
Tell me.
we invite our listeners to write in with confessions or dilemmas, and we act as the infernal aunties, agony aunts of the highest level.
Love it.
When we have a guest, when we have a new soul at the gates, we would like to ask if you would help give
I
us
would
some
love
advice.
to.
Okay. So we have a deviled egg, which is what we call them, has written in with this. Behold, the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. A few years ago, me and my boyfriend were looking to get a bit more adventurous in the bedroom and decided to order some toys, particularly, his idea, a kind of large double-ended one. Congratulations on that.
Stunning.
I ordered them to my office, confident in their promises of discreet packaging, and hurried down a couple of days later when I received a message from the mail room to say something had arrived for me in the post. Girls, what arrived was not discreet. The packaging was clear. There was a clear box containing a big fat double-ended dildo, complete with a sticker with my name on it. I have never gone so red. The guy working that day couldn't even look me in the eye. Thankfully, he left soon after, and I've chosen to believe no one else saw for my own sanity, but a piece of me wonders if I should leave and go to a different office.
Oh my God.
Why did he leave, I wonder?
Why did he? That happens so much more than you would believe, I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's not, we've had another letter about this
Yeah.
earlier in
Yeah,
the
we
month.
did.
Like,
Well, you know what happened to me this morning?
Oh, wow.
This
go on.
morning. So one, asking for a friend, double-ended dildo. Where both
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Both
both
thumbs?
partners.
Oh.
Or, I guess,
Wow.
or if you're a woman,
Yeah.
one in each hole.
Like-
Yeah, sort of loop it
I'm
round.
such a granny.
God,
So,
sounds logistical, doesn't it?
It is, well, we need to get. I'm moving to London, as I said, and I'm bringing my cat, and we need to get the cat a harness. And we're looking for one in Spain, and I was like, let's just wait till we go to London because there'll be plenty more option. So I'm walking to a podcast this morning, and I looked and I saw this little cat shop called Red Prowler with loads of harnesses, and I was like, perfect. And I walked in, and it was like.
Yeah, proud. Yeah.
I was like, Red Prowler is such a cute name. We ginger kitty. I was like, that is so.
I just need like these harnesses are quite big, actually.
And then I just looked, and as you look at it, you can see it's a sex shop. But you know, you're just in your mind. I was like, I had a bagel in my hand, and I was carrying everything, so I need a fucking backpack. And I was like, oh, perfect, I have a wee scunny. And then I walked in, and I was like, oh. And I'm the kind of person, I've never lost my Irishness. Like I was mortified. I was like, I'm so sorry. I thought it was ketchup. I'm so sorry. So I get that lady or that person's feelings.
Yeah.
Like. It's great.
Kyla, have you seen that sketch that went viral where the video that went viral where the nun is asking the man in Dublin to go to the sex shop to buy
Hilarious. So
the
funny.
things I felt in my body as it was happening. It was
So
just
funny.
Because we had another message from a different listener who was saying that she had ordered. What was it? She said something like her partner was like very well endowed. He wanted to try it in the bum. And so she had ordered some clear anal dilators,
oh my god,
which had been delivered to her mother with the word anal dilators on the box.
What the hell? But also pickup points.
Yeah.
Pickup points.
Yeah.
Pickup points.
We at my old job like 10 years ago, there was a woman, and it was delivered in discreet packaging, but I was talking, the people on reception had all like the best gossip, and they were like, we had something delivered a couple of days ago, and it was in discreet packaging, but it was vibrating because it obviously got like knocked enough.
I think I'd be okay if it was like a little bullet or like a kind of, for want of a better word, normal, whatever, but like double-ended dilator.
I think
like,
with an anal dilate, you could convince an old mother it's something.
is that the one that's
mother,
like
what-
this?
I
don't
guess it's like a
know, but-
butt plug kind of situation.
Yeah.
But I guess you could convince an old no, it's when you had a little trouble going to the toilet. You
it's
could just
medical.
tell her a little story that shuts her up. You know,
So funny, isn't it?
It's something about having your name in big bold letters
With the
on
sex toy
the big
underneath.
double-ended
And
more-
also
dildo.
work is like a different ballgame.
Yeah.
Like family, you could almost be like,
Yeah.
you either have a family that's mortified and we just won't mention it,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
a family
yeah.
that would take the piss out of you
Yeah.
profusely, but you're like, okay, well, it's fine, it's my family. But work, it's like,
yeah.
I will say to this person who's written in, other people know.
Yeah.
Everyone
Other
knows.
people know.
Everyone tells one person.
That little guy did not keep that to
No, he did
himself.
not.
No.
I have famously mentioned several times on this podcast that I once accidentally showed a photo of my arsehole to my hairdresser,
Oh my gosh.
which was the most mortifying thing that's ever happened to me. There is not a chance that the moment I left, she didn't tell everyone that works
That's in all the WhatsApp
and
groups.
that's
my
okay.
God. And that's fine.
That's
fine.
my...
I've done that. I've showed by mistake photographs where I was like, whoop, oh, sorry about that. Oopsie.
Well, sorry. I think
Yeah,
that's... Do you know what? Sometimes, because I've been the witness of that, on the tube, I was sitting next to a woman not that long ago where she was scrolling along. Big old dick suddenly in her album. And I just
Good
thought,
for you.
good for you.
Fair. That's I have to say
Yeah.
I agree. Because
Yeah.
also when it's like that, you're not being an exhibitionist. It just
Yeah.
was a wee slip up, and that's
Yeah, well,
I think
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna
If you were
just
like,
try
look at this, I'm like,
normalising it,
Yeah.
fuck
don't
off,
we?
Daniel. But
That's
like,
something. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
I
I
agree
just
with
want to be
that.
like, good for you, huh?
You're going to in for a good night tonight, my love. Yeah.
Massive cock, well done.
Yeah, nice, lovely. Well,
Right.
that's, so I'd advise. I don't know. Advice maybe.
Stay in
move.
your job and double down.
Do you think stay in the job and double down?
Double down,
That's
like
what
the
I've done.
dildo.
Yeah,
double
yeah.
up, yes, absolutely, double down.
Double down. Yeah,
Be like, yeah, I am the double fucking sided dildo person, and what?
Yeah, maybe own it then.
Own it.
Lean
Could
into
you
it.
imagine, though, if that happened in Ireland? Like how
Oh, you
in
don't.
the
But it wouldn't
workplace?
happen in Ireland. I just wouldn't. I tell you that, and I'm not trying to make us sound like some sort of fucking, but it just wouldn't happen. They would absolutely die.
Double-ended cross.
They,
right?
yeah, exactly. The crucifix. They just wouldn't be able to. I mean, maybe in Dublin. I
Right, before we process you into the realm of hell,
Before we stamp your
proper,
passport.
yeah,
we have a quick fire round for you.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So it's yes or no.
First
Let me take a bit of
answers.
my juice.
We're going to hit you
Your
hard and quick.
delicious juice dishwater.
First answers only. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Barcelona or Cork?
Cork.
Roast or big fry.
Roast.
Handyman or businessman?
Andy Man.
Lamp or big light.
Lamp.
Barry's tea or PSL?
Barry's tea.
Chatty taxi driver or deathly silence.
Deathly silence.
Wax or bush?
Wax.
Hosier or Enya.
Oh,
Nap or hike?
what's that? Oh, hike.
Cats or dogs.
Cats.
Gossip or keep your beak out?
Keep your beak out.
Wow, Daniel or Dane.
Who?
Daniel or Dane.
Both. Both. Double-ended.
And finally, would you punch a child for €1,000,000?
Yeah.
Boom!
Welcome
You
to hell.
answered those the quickest
Yeah.
anyone has
That was
answered.
Properly played. Some people really and ah. I love
No,
it. It's
you
like
gotta get out, you
instinctual.
gotta get out.
Welcome to hell.
Thank
There's
you.
your passport stamp.
Lovely to be here.
Um,
It's hot enough to be hell.
it is.
Yeah, it
warm.
is.
It's warm in here. Yeah.
A lot of lighting going on in this
Lot of
room.
lighting.
So your tour is currently around the UK,
Yes.
gone rogue, and you've got
Yes.
some really beautiful, talented tour supports.
I
in this
have
tour.
absolutely.
Dane.
Yeah. And Dane is also coming
Dane's
on
also.
tour.
It's going to be amazing.
And you're playing Ali Pali in February.
Yes, on
Really
the
cool.
20th.
That is amazing.
Yes,
So cool.
yes,
And then in
yes.
2026, you're touring Ireland with Not My Lemons.
With the new show, Not My Lemons, exactly. So that's all going very
A
well.
date for every county plus one.
Yeah, literally.
Look at that.
Literally.
33. That's
that.
amazing, though, honey bun.
It's very exciting. And
Yeah.
just a little shout out to Leicester, where the tickets aren't selling. Let's go, Leicester.
People of
Come on,
Leicester.
Leicester.
People
Find-
of Leicester.
Um,
Leicester.
Where would they find tickets? On your website?
KylaCobbler.com.
Or
Yeah.
go to
Kyla
Kyla
Cobbler
Cobbler
Comedy.
Comedy
Yeah,
on the socials.
perfect.
And also just get, if you've not followed Kyla already, I imagine most of you have, go follow her.
Yes, please.
Enjoy her videos.
Thank
Very
you.
funny.
We'll
Funny.
soon be seeing you in Hackney Parks walking along doing one of the videos.
Yeah. I have to get one of those tie things.
If
Everyone's
I
like,
see
put
you
away your
doing that,
phone.
I'll be like, he's at home alone. Go. Run.
Yeah, if nothing else, go to Kyla's Instagram and find her partner.
Yeah, just for Simon. Go watch Simon Builds. Simon Builds. _.
We love you very much. Thank you for
we do.
I love
listening.
you guys.
Thank you to our producers,
And we
Podcast
say that
House.
often about guests, but we mean it this time.
We do
Yeah.
mean it.
It's
Yeah.
been lovely, guys. I really appreciate it. Have
bye,
a nice
everybody.
time. Bye.
Speak to you soon.